You can go.
For you guys, I guess, what kind of changed down the stretch? I know Jay Withers made the three to kind of give you guys the lead, and Wake Forest was able to kind of maintain it from there. What do you think was the difference?
I just think we didn't get enough stops. That's basically what it was, and I think we were sending them to the foul line too much.
You guys, of course, got a lot of open looks from three. A lot of them didn't go down, but a lot of them were clean. Even Hubert was saying a lot of them were clean. I guess just how frustrating is that? Trying to run an offense and get opportunities like that in the game.
It's pretty frustrating, but we're gonna have nights like this sometimes, and we just got to push through it. When shots aren't falling, we just got to get more points in the paint.
Do you feel like you guys have different, I guess, aspects of the offense to fall back on when those threes don't go? So I guess in other words, like when the shots aren't falling, what are you guys mostly looking to?
Yeah, I feel like our guards are really good, not just shooting. I think they could get past anybody. I don't think anybody could guard any of us. So I think just penetrating off the dribble, I think we could do that very well.
You had a 10-point run yourself in the first half. You guys were up 16-7. They weren't playing well. It looked like that was an opportunity for you guys to maybe pounce and build a bigger lead, but you didn't do it. What do you think happened there? Why you guys weren't able to take advantage of that opportunity?
Yeah, it was just defensively. I felt like all night, even though we weren't hitting shots, I feel like scoring wasn't really a big problem. I think it was just getting stops defensively, and that's what it just came down to.
And I know that the defense, that's something that you guys have been harping on a lot. You talked with us about how after the SMU game, right, you guys were watching film for like an hour. Anything that maybe Coach Davis pointed out there in recent film sessions that you can point at and say, we didn't do this or that tonight?
Today, I think it was just one-on-one matchups, just guarding one-on-one. I feel like we did good with their actions, but after their actions, they were just playing one-on-one, and we just kept fouling and getting scores. That's what it was.
So the defending, but fouling, sending them to the line. Then on the other end, I guess second half, I don't think you guys shot any free throws. Was that I know in the Stanford game, Coach Davis was talking about the length was kind of disrupting you guys in driving to the lane. What do you think it was that prevented you guys from getting to the line in the second half?
I'm not too sure right now. I think that's something I would have to look at, watching the game over. It's kind of hard to tell, while I'm playing.
Your stretch of 10 straight points, you were aggressive going to the basket. It seemed like in the second half, none of you guys could do that against them. Did they change something they were doing, or what was it different?
Just the way they were going to ball screen was pretty different. They had somebody standing under the rim the whole time, so it was kind of, for me, that's kind of how I penetrate, how I get to the rim, is off the ball screen, and having a man there kind of disrupted it.
Elliot, Drake said this is probably the most disappointing loss, maybe the most disappointing the locker room has been this year. Did you say that as well?
Yeah, for sure, especially coming off of another disappointing loss.
How do you process it? How are you guys able to turn this into something positive moving forward?
Just learning from it, just watching it, learning from it. There's been so many games, 1-point games, 2-point games. We just have to learn how to get over that hump as a team.
Are there different things in these games that you guys are losing, these one-position games, or is it always something different, or is there a common thread ultimately in something that maybe you don't do either late or during the course of the game that puts you in that situation?
I think it's pretty different most of the games. I think tonight it was just playing defense and not hitting open shots.
Elliot, are you concerned this thing's going the wrong way for you guys?
No, I'm definitely not concerned. I feel like all the games we're losing is 1 point, so I'm definitely not concerned. I feel like we could win all these games. I feel like we could win all these games.
Another thing Drake said is that trust needs to be stronger now, and that's something that needs to improve. How do you, as a starter, galvanize this team to trust one another at a higher level than you guys have trusted each other?
I just think talking, communicating, I think off the court as well. And I feel like I'm the point guard, I'm the extension of the coach. I could be better in that, and I could just have us come together more.
Thank you so much.